All right, in this video, let's go ahead and talk about the power dialer. I think the first part that you really need to understand is the use cases. When would you use it and why would you use it? Okay, so generally speaking, um, let's just say, for example, that you have generated leads all weekend. Okay, so you have all these leads that have come in all weekend, and what you're going to do is that you want either yourself or a team member to give them a welcome call, a thank you call, or a check-in call. And so any of these leads come in, what you're going to do is you're going to put them into a campaign that's going to set them up so that yourself or a team member can literally start to call them each one and make notes. And they'll literally just file through this way. All of these manual calls are going through. So it takes a couple of things. For number one is that again we have to put it into a campaign. So let's go ahead and get started. So it's pretty simple to build this. You just need to add a campaign. So just come over here, create campaign. You can call it power dialer. Maybe you really want to be specific with this. In the beginning, it's fine because you're just learning, but maybe you want to put these like new leads welcome call, new leads check-in call. You're personally leaving an individual message. Of course, you may be thinking in your mind like, gee, why would we do this? Because we could actually set this up to leave an automated message, and you can do that by all means. But if you want to take the extra step and actually leave a very personal, detailed message and try to get people on the phone in the morning, this is the way to do that. So we'll go ahead and set that up. And the event that you want to put in here is you want to put manual call. Okay, so manual call. Next thing you want to do here is just put published. Okay, so that's it. It's all set to go. And so now all we need to do is be able to put people in here. So for testing purposes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a trigger. And that trigger is, I'm just going to call it, power dialer. And what it's going to consist of is that anytime we add a tag, so anytime a tag is added to a contact record, then it will it will put them into the campaign. And so I've already created a tag. Okay, so I skipped that in this demonstration, but you already have a tag created, and that tag, I just named it simply power dialer. And so anytime a contact gets this tag, it's now going to do what? And so what we want to do is we want to add it to a campaign. Which campaign? The power dialer campaign. Make sure that you activate it. Save. Okay, so now depending on how contacts come into your system, again, of course, maybe they came in through your Facebook ads system, and anybody that came in through Facebook ads, you could add a tag to them and they would put it into this campaign to be ready for you to dial. Again, there's different ways that a call can be done, but I just want you to understand the core concept. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go in and manually add these tags. So I'm just going into my contact records. I'm just going to pop over here, and I'm just going to go over here, and I'm just going to manually select a few numbers here. So we'll just go ahead in here, and I'll just do a couple, but you'd add as many as you want. I'm just going to go ahead and just add that tag. So we'll just put that tag on it now. So this is basically simulating the automated process of when people come in. You would already have that tag added. They have it in there. If you want to see the tag, just refresh your screen. Takes a second, just a little delay. And so now we can see that this tag has been added. Okay, so tag has been added. And so now all you have to do is that, like, when you come in on, say a Monday morning or whenever it's going to happen, just go under your manual actions. Okay, manual actions here. And as you jump into the manual actions dashboard, you can see that our tags have been applied and people are in here now. So it's simply just clicking the button, and it will start to dial out for you. So this one right here was a no answer. You can kind of use a call disposition. Over here, you can see that it's waiting. It generally waits about 30 seconds between each call. You can come over here if you want. You can put different notes if you want to write down a note. If you need to establish like a task, follow up next Monday, follow up tomorrow, follow up next month. You can assign a task in here. Over here, you can create an appointment. Maybe your team member, gets a person on the phone, and once they get them on the phone, as you can see over here, it's dialing, it's going through, it's actually dying. I'm going to hang up, just so you know. I'm going to hang up as I'm doing this training. So I can come over here and basically, put what I did. Okay, maybe I left the voicemail. So now that leaves a call disposition. If you want to move through even faster, you can literally just hit next lead. And again, as you're doing this stuff, remember, you can also take all this information down. I'm going to pause this way we don't have to, call random people. And so hopefully you understand this. Let me just click through this. There it is. There's the phone number. It's calling. Some other cool stuff that you can do is you can actually do warm transfers to other representatives. Again, I'm going to pause this, but take note of these two right here because I just don't want to randomly call people. But let me just talk about this for a second. So let's just say that your teammate gets somebody on the phone and they all start to ask these technical questions. Well, they can say like, hold on a second, and they can literally warm transfer them right over to you, to your cell phone, to whatever number that you want to do that to. You can go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put, completed. There it is. There's our next little run. Next lead. It's dialing, completed. And there it is. And it literally shows you, okay, great. All of them have been taken care of. So hopefully that you, really understand the use cases of this. It can be very, very effective for you to actually reach out to people, personally, give them that warm greeting, take notes, or literally if you decide to bring on like a team member, most commonly people they talk about VAs, they could literally be logging into your system and calling from the other side of the world. Remember, this is all done through the internet. And so it's using the internet, but it looks like a local phone number. So whether you have somebody maybe in the Philippines, if you have in the UK, it doesn't really matter. Different states, they could be that person. Okay, great. I'm going to pay you to call all my leads and basically be an appointment setter, right? So, the system that we have here is truly, truly powerful to generate a lot of leads. And so those leads going through here, you bring somebody in for maybe $5, $7, $10 an hour, and just have them make calls each day for a couple of hours. It really, really can be very, very effective to have somebody personally reach out